Okay, we're going to show you a yard cleaning hack. How do you get the small debris up? Well, let's take a look at this. Okay, we have all this small debris here. Okay, let's zoom in. How do you get that up, right? You can't sweep it. Raking it, you're just going to break up a bunch of rock. And that's very difficult to deal with. Let me show you. You can blow it with the blower. That's one way. But let me show you another way how to do this. As well as this. You see this fine debris. Okay, now this was full of leaves, and this is what's left. All right. So let me show you a yard cleaning hack for getting this up. Okay. Now, let me show you how we get this up. All right, now it does pull some of the rock out, but the rock's on the bottom, the leaves will be on top. You can sort it out, and as an end result, you have all this debris. For example, you see how heavy this is in here. All right, so let me show you what this looks like when you're all done. Okay, we're going to show you what this is going to, what good of a job this is going to do as the end result. Okay? All right. Now notice I'm not going straight down. I'd suck up all the rock. I'm just flat and at a slight angle. You are getting some rock. You might even be able to hear it. Okay? But you can see just how quick easily just pulling this up. Okay? You'll have a manicured looking yard as the end result. The small debris, hard to get to areas, works like a champ. Look at this. Okay. I thought you might like this. Okay. Now let's do an overview of this area. Didn't take long at all. Alright, here's a little weed. Right here, let's get that out of here. Alright, get that up. Alright, now let's do a once over. Remember all the leaves. Okay? We now have manicured rocks. There we go. Let's do a close-up. There you go. Okay? All that little debris has all been picked up. Okay, now let's take a look at the rocks to leaf ratio in this wet and dry vac. Let's pull off the lid. Okay, now we have a fair amount of rock which will go back into this that I can now put in there. Alright, let's see the leaves. Alright, so I can pull these out. Okay, and then distribute them back. Alright, now let's go pick up these pine needles over here where I was just showing you in the beginning of the video. Okay, there was a fair amount of rock mixed in with the leaves, the crushed leaves and the debris. So you just have to determine whether you want to do that, but it does work real well, and it definitely gives you a nice clean manicured look, as best as it's going to get in the rock. So let's do this other area with these pine needles. Alright, let's see how well this works. Now if you prefer, you can put it on the blower side and you can blow. Okay? You can do it for blowing as well. Alright, here we go. So you can use the blower side to blow it if you like. Or you can vacuum it up. Okay, so you have some options to test out to see what you like and how you like. You can blow it into a pile and then vacuum it up possibly. Okay, now here's a pile of pine needles. Okay. Now it's getting down to where it's pretty fine. There are quite a few rocks being sucked up as we do this. Although these won't blow, the pine needles will not blow when they're packed in and condensed like this. Okay? So now, here are, let's see, these get brought in pretty easily. Okay. Now these big ones, you could possibly use a broom and a dustpan, possibly. Put the pine needles packed down into these rocks. You either pick them up by hand, and then you can, it'll poke you, but you can do this. But this is definitely quicker, easier, as you see here.